Guys, I'm back for another video. Now, I haven't got a lot of time to do a video because obviously it's Christmas Day and I've got family here, but you know, first things first, happy Christmas everyone. Hope you're all having like a really nice day. Hope you've had, you know, a nice Christmas dinner, and hopefully you're not stuffed as I feel right now because I feel absolutely huge. And hopefully you've had some nice presents. I haven't actually opened our presents yet, so I'm, you know, doing this video now because we've just had dinner, so Mum's like washing up the dishes and then we're going to open presents after that. So I thought I'd like, you know, do like a quick Smackdown review in between, you know, while nothing's really going on downstairs. So yeah, I hope you're all having a great day. I've just eaten some chocolate. Like I've been really good. I'm stuck to my detox. I don't know if you remember me saying ages ago that I haven't eaten any chocolate from the 1st of November until today. So that's pretty good going. Couldn't lose any weight, but you know, whatever. But I'm going to try not to stuff myself because I always tend to like overdo it on Christmas, which isn't good. So anyway, I'm going to start rambling about Christmas now. But yeah, no, so Smackdown on the whole I thought was a good show. I actually really enjoyed it. It was good. It was yeah, I don't know. Well, it was better than like, you know, like the last, I think, was it last week's Smackdown that I didn't like? Honestly, I don't know, my memory's gone completely funny. But I'm liking like the storylines that they're kind of obviously building now. We've got this whole like big show kind of thing going on with him and Daniel Bryan. You know, he's still at the moment on Bryan's side, but it's likely to kind of, you know, they're hinting towards him kind of, you know, like flipping and being like really like angry about it. Obviously, yeah, he came out at the start of the show and he did actually say that, you know, he's conflicted. On one hand, he's really angry at Bryan. On the other hand, you know, he's happy because, you know, he supported him and he was the one that told him to cash in. Mark Henry says that Big Show will be remembered as the shortest reigning champion, and you know he deserves a rematch. They start bickering, but then Teddy Long comes out and makes a match between the two of them, so that whoever wins would face Daniel Bryan. But then later on, when they actually went to have their match, David Otunga came out and said that Mark Henry isn't, you know, medically cleared to compete, therefore the match wouldn't happen. And then Big Show just, you know, did the knockout punch on Otunga, which looked awesome. It honestly looked like he really did kind of, you know, like knock him out with the sounds that it made. Like, pow. It was awesome. So yeah, no, that was a good one. Cody Rhodes versus Zack Ryder was pretty good. Obviously, you know, I wasn't really sure if Zack was going to win, but he did. Obviously, it was because of, you know, Booker T's like interference. He got up on the announce table and started singing Cody the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which was funny, and it's obviously, you know, kind of continuing this feud between Cody and Booker T. Because obviously that isn't, you know, quite over yet, and like it's actually better than I thought it was going to be to start with. The thought of Booker T wrestling again was like, oh no, but it's not too bad. I can't talk, seriously, I'm still so stuffed from Christmas dinner. I'm finding it really hard to talk. My mum makes good food. Anyway, so yeah, like I've already talked about Big Show and Mark Henry. Then The Miz is on, you know, Smackdown, and he said he got invited there. Teddy Long says he has no idea what he's talking about, and Miz goes on the same, that's why Laurinaitis is better than Teddy Long, because Teddy Long has no idea, like, you know, how to run his show, so he says he's going to go out there and stop any other matches from happening, and he puts out kind of like an open challenge, so Sheamus comes out and beats Miz, and it's like, wow, that made Miz look great. He's like saying how good he is, you know, threatening to, you know, like take over the show, and then he just loses. But, you know, Wade Barrett comes out, it's actually good that they're giving like Barrett some like decent kind of promo time. At least he actually can talk, you know, and he's not like completely monotone and boring. He talks about how, yeah, he's got inside Orton's head and shows like the clips of, you know, the different attacks that he's done on Orton over like the last few weeks. But then Orton comes out and he attacks Barrett. He goes to the RKO, but Barrett counters and kind of runs away. And then they go backstage and have like a mass fight backstage. Wow, it's basically, what was that? It was basically Orton completely destroying Barrett. I was don't know, just trying to say too many words there at once and it all got jumbled. He just, yeah, completely destroys Barrett basically. He just starts spraying Barrett with a hose pipe, and it's like, right then. And he tips rubbish on him and then throws him onto a car, and he hits the RKO on top of the car roof, which was nice. I liked that. So Orton just looked completely evil during this, and he's like back to his kind of, you know, like when he was like the psycho kind of like character from like 2009. It had like shades of that again, which was like pretty cool. A lot of people said, oh, what was the point in that? But I thought it was good. I'm not just because I liked Orton, but I thought it was good, you know, because obviously they've had Barrett, you know, I know Orton won the tables match, but like it's been pretty much Barrett like coming out attacking Orton, like cheating and all this kind of stuff. So it was, you know, Orton's way of kind of, you know, getting like his revenge. So I thought it was good, and obviously it's not like it's ended the feud. They're obviously going to keep fighting, so you know, it's all good. Primo faced Kofi Kingston. Kofi won with the Trouble in Paradise. It was quite a short kind of match. The main event, right, this is what really annoyed me, because obviously you guys know I'm not like a massive Daniel Bryan fan, but on the other hand I love Dolph Ziggler, so I was thinking, oh, this match is going to be quite good. It started off so awesomely, right, Dolph and Bryan worked really well together, and I was actually really good, because to start with I thought, should I skip it, should I skip it? I kept watching it, and I like, really got into the match. And then, like, you know, Big Show and Jack Swagger appeared and won the outside, and then Teddy Long came out and made it into a tag team match, and it just was dire after that, and I was like, why would you do that? Why would you ruin, like, you know, one of the best matches that, you know, that has been like on Smackdown for a while for a tag team match that was completely mediocre? Why? But maybe they're just saving it for another time. That could be the case. So yeah, in the end, Swagger puts the ankle lock on Daniel Bryan, but he turns it into a label lock, and he gets the win. so that was that, really. So the main event, yeah, went from being like really, really good to like really, really dire. But you know, so apart from that, I haven't really got anything bad to say about Smackdown. It was a pretty good show. This review's been horrible, hasn't it? I know, I probably should do like a review on Christmas Day. I'm just like not in like the kind of, you know, reviewing, talking about wrestling mood, and I'm really tired because like, I underestimated how many like Christmas presents I bought for people. I had to wrap them all last night. It wasn't like I was just wrapping presents from me. I had to wrap presents like, well, from me for my mum, my dad, my grandparents, both sets, and my brother, and then had to wrap presents for my mum from my dad, and for my parents from my fiance, and then for my parents from my brother as well. So literally I was just like here for like 2 hours, like completely wrapping it, and I was like, I haven't even watched the film yet, so I stayed up till like, you know, 3 in the morning watching Home Alone 2. So I'm pretty shattered because I woke up like really early when someone texted me at like 8 o'clock. I know that's not early, but when you go to bed at like 3, it's quite early. Anyway, you guys are probably sick to death of me now rambling on. But no, again, I hope you've all had like a really good Christmas. And don't forget, yeah, question and answer is on Wednesday. So leave questions if you haven't. Obviously, quite a few of you have, and some of them are interesting. Some of them I'm thinking, oh no, I don't know how to answer that. But you know, if you haven't yet, please do. Just leave. You can just ask me questions about, I don't know, Christmas. You know, seeing as it's Christmas today, leave Christmas stuff. And yeah, I want you guys to comment, see what are your best and worst presents that you got. But if you didn't get any like bad presents today, then just say like worst present ever, because I'm always interested to hear what people get for Christmas. Anyway, I am going to go now because it's soon present opening time. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys on Tuesday with my Raw review. Bye!